Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome back to Transport Fever 2. I'm just watching this crossing here, just outside, I think this is Tring. Yes, Tring Station. Oh boy, it's quite difficult for these horse-drawn carts to actually get across this road, because every time the gates open, a train appears again, and they have to immediately shut. As you can see right now, gates are open. Horses start crossing. Once we've got faster vehicles, I think it'll be less of an issue. But right now, major issue. Because they do get halfway across the road here. And I bet now I've said that, there'll be quite a gap between them. But yeah, we've got some plastic here that's not being carried, it seems. We've got plastic carrying wagons with no plastic to carry. It's kind of annoying. Why have you stopped? There's a graphics glitch and the gate's actually meant to be closing here. No? You just stopped for no reason apparently. Okay, weird. We need more plastic. That's the problem that I've noticed. So you've actually got here plastic being made. Which begs the question actually, why do we have loads of wagons here not carrying plastic? I don't know. Also, where's the grain? Oh, the grain comes from here. So yeah, we need to divert the grain this way, I think, so that we've got a steady flow of grain, because that might be the issue, is we just didn't have any grain. Now, what is the best way to do that? I think the best way is to branch off here, like so, and then here, try and build a bridge up and over the railway. Definitely doesn't need to be that tall. Like so. And then here, yeah, if we go from up to down. Actually, here we'll just do flat. That's fine. And we'll make it a girder bridge like so. And then, yeah, this side, we will have it come down. Like this. And then we'll just connect you up like that. If I check this now, somewhere, yeah, trim grain. There you go. Diverted. So that should save some time. I don't know if the plastic one will be... No, the plastic one stays on the one it's on. But again, it shouldn't be as bad now. You can see the grain was getting held up. But that's a mixed one, which I guess is coming from here, yes. And I guess is bringing... Is it meat? Possibly meat? Looks like meat. Which does need to get here quicker. But again, we can fix that. That's fine. As you can see, we're absolutely swimming in money right now. We've got this freight train here heading down towards Dover. We do have this connected up now, which we did last time. You can see we've got some industry supplying it. Off camera, I also hooked up this farm, which right now isn't doing a huge amount, but that will grow, I imagine, as the demand increases elsewhere on the network. This farm here, of course, is still very much supplying everything. But yeah, this is one way of getting more plastic in. There is, of course, it does seem stupid, by the way, that we've got... There's the chemical plant, there's the goods factory, and yet it does have to go all the way up and down again. So maybe this could be a candidate for our first ferry. That's tempting. And then the goods can also get brought back across. Actually, no, the goods will go into Woking. That makes sense. That does make sense. But today I want to extend the railway. That's what we're actually meant to be doing today. From Woking here down to Manchester. And there's some other industries around this way that we could start potentially hooking up. And eventually we could end up down at Thatcham as well. And Staines. And Basildon. And so on. Down to Sunderland, where this line will probably terminate. Again, I'm just looking to see where we could get plastic from. I think one of the best ways of doing it actually would be to look here. Suppliers. So Dover chemical plant, which is the one here that we have got connected up. There's also one at Ampthill. Southport. Where's the one at Ampthill? That's an oil one. Southport we haven't reached yet. Tring. Something tells me that's oh no, that one is connected. Of course it is. Does this plastic... Where does this plastic go? Oh, this plastic goes all the way up here. But again, I feel like we could cut that short at Tring and then have it trained up to Ilchester and then trucked across. But I'm not going to mess with that one right now because that might mess things up. Salford, Boreham Wood, which we haven't got to yet. Perth, Bournemouth, Ilchester. Of course, which is an oil production. Don't know where I was going with that sentence. And then Thatcham, Kings Lynn, also we haven't connected up. And then Sleaford, which is oil as well. So yeah, there's potential. There is potential, but we'll have to see. For now, though, let's start building. And I want Sleaford Station to connect directly to the town. And at this point, I'm not as fussed if we do destroy a house or two. How big is Sleaford? Sleaford's quite big. And actually, didn't we say Sleaford was going to be a junction as well? So we do need to make Sleaford relatively big. Let's do this. I do just want to connect it straight in, like so. And track-wise again. Again, just got to make sure that I don't mess up the station design here. I'm still a little bit miffed, actually, that I don't have access to the large stations. I don't know whether that mod is just not working now or whether I used the wrong one. But I could have sworn that it worked before, and now it doesn't seem to, which is really unusual. Not really sure what's going on with that. Here, I'm just going to use just the one separate freight line. I think that would be fine. Use the other one as a backup. I mean, technically, they will run through in one direction, but yeah. I want to check if I did that. Can I then add... Oh, I have got room for one more. Cool. Okay. Again, I like these like asymmetrical station designs. I think they do look quite cool. There we go. And then you, and you. Like so. We might need some space for some cargo building. Actually, we don't, I don't think, because we're not going to have anything transfer here. Not right now, anyway. Maybe in the future. I suppose we will eventually, possibly, have a line that starts here at Sleaford and goes down to Bournemouth and beyond to Much Wenlock. But that's not what we're doing today. So that's Seaford connected. We will hook Woking up to Seaford shortly. I'm actually going to start at Manchester, though, and work our way back. And for now, I'm going to be... I think I might make Manchester a terminus, actually, and then have a line from Bournemouth that snakes around and down to Thatcham. That might make more sense. And then Sleaford could even become like a shuttle service once things are up and running. I kind of like that idea, because that does allow me to plug a station in, like here, and we serve quite a lot of the town from the one station. And then if we add a couple of freight tracks next door, which we can do quite easily. If we do this first of all, we get a passenger / freight track, and then if we do this, like so, and then this, and then this. That says can't do right now, but I think you can do it that way. Yeah. And then this. Kind of have an idea for what I want to do with the approach lines here as well, which is cool. Can't fit that in, so it's going to have to be... In fact, can't fit that in either, which is annoying. Going to have to do it like this, I suppose. So we have got some room. Now, industries around Manchester, there are some pretty useful ones. They're all like secondary industries, though. They're all things that turn something into something else. You know, we've got sawmill, we've got steel mill, we've got livestock farm. There's no primary industries within reach. Thatcham has a couple, but Manchester doesn't. So this is very much going to be a delivery town, which worries me slightly. Sleaford, on the other hand, we have got some coal mines that we could potentially, and an iron ore mine, and a marble mine, and a farm. But they are kind of outside town. So again, Sleaford kind of strikes me as a delivery kind of place as well, which again, a little bit concerning, but what can you do? For now, though, let's start building these tracks out. So I think this pair here is going to be our main running line towards Woking, and I'm saying that. Is that a thing? I guess, yeah. I don't know, though. Maybe not. Maybe we do this one. I'll build you flat for now. And then maybe, like, this one. Like so. That kind of makes more sense. And then we can do some complex junctions and things. Kind of like at Ilchester, but not quite. This we can just slope down again now. It's going to kind of make it a little bit messy. We're not really following the road like I was meant to, though. So we'll start this again, shall we? What's the point of having the road if you don't follow it? So let's go from... It was this track here, wasn't it? And you're going to come out and round like so. And then it was this one. Whoops. Did not mean to build that as parallel. Turn you off. And yeah, it was... I think it was meant to be this one. So I'm going to do this one instead. And we'll build you in like that. And then connect you up like that. There we go. I'm going to close that as well, because I'm trusting that these trains are going to work as intended. Okay. Let's see if I can go from here straight across like this. This track here can just connect in like that. This one here, if I grab there, and I should be able to drag you across, which I can't, but I might do it the long way. So I might go there, and then you come in like that, and then I should be able to get that one in. And then, yeah, this one can connect like so. That is them all connected. That should be them all functional. So this line here, yeah. It's a weird looking junction, I'll admit. But it works. Or it should work. It might not work. But for now, at least, in this time period, it will work. Once we start getting, you know, faster trains, more trains, all that kind of stuff, it won't work. It'll badly need rebuilding. But for now, it should be fine. We've got a lovely... not level at all bit of ground here, but I will use an embankment just to keep it at the right level. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Excuse me. My goodness, what has happened here? Is that really too much slope from there? Wow. Let's do it from here then. Even there is like too much slope, which I find really weird. We could possibly bridge over the road there. Let's see about that then. Hang on. Let's bring this back to like here. Maybe just build it dead flat. But on an embankment. We've got money. Let's burn it all. So we'll build it like this. And then here, yeah, straight across on a bridge, which is going to look a little like that. Which I know is boring, but what can you do? And then from here, we really do need to curve down quite severely because Woking's not far away at all. A bit like last episode here, we're kind of building this in a way where the roads might need jigging around afterwards. But I've done worse. I have done much worse. Also, I'm kind of wishing over here that I had built these tracks in early. Now, I think, yeah, I did do it as these two here were the pair that went round and out. So let's do that. Again, it's going to be like the busiest level crossing ever. And then that should hook up, and it does. Thank God. There we go. And then it's a case of... We actually have 4 tracks here again, don't we? So maybe we do that again here, where you come out like so, and you come out like so. Did we have crossovers this side? We didn't. So yeah, it's literally going to be... Okay, yeah, no, this is fine. Absolutely fine. So, for example, this track here is going to join up with this one. And then that's going to form a pair. It goes up there. Ooh, hello. That did work. This one's going to come around to here. And then it's going to branch off. What speed is that? 49. Yep, 49 is fine by me. Now, how's this going to go? I had a really nice junction on this side, actually. And for the life of me, I can't remember how I did it. It was something like this track here curved in and just connected up. In fact, it almost makes sense to have this one go into there. And then this here can form a double slip. I hope. Maybe not. Very interesting that that doesn't want to work. That one wants to work. But that's quite a sharp curve. And then, yeah, once we get to here, it doesn't want to work again. That's very interesting. But I'll build it where it works, which is there. This side, again, I might actually do the same thing, where you come out and to this one here, and then somewhere... Again, that's very interesting. That one does want to work, though. So I guess we'll do it like that. As for these crossovers, I actually don't know. This one here I feel like should go across to there, with this one doing the same on that side, but that's too close to that other set of points. But I can do that one there. Actually, I know what the problem is here. It's to do with the angle of that junction. That's not what I wanted to do at all. That's going to mess things up a lot, I imagine. Let's say I did this, and then let's say I did that. It's because it's on a curve. I think that's the problem. It's because it's on a curve. So we're not going to do double slips. We're just going to do single slip. Oh, not even single slips. We're just going to do normal junctions on these ones. So you're going to connect up to that one. These two here, what on earth am I going to do with these two? Well, that one can go like that. This one, I think, is just going to have to connect up to that one like this. So in terms of the station structure here, we do have it now working. But it would be nice if... So I think we can have a scissors crossing here still, I hope. Yeah, that works. This side of the level crossing, we could have a crossover like this. And then we can also have one here, which just about fits. It's quite slow, but it does fit. We could potentially pull this one back slightly, but I don't know. I kind of like that. It's not going to get used that often, I don't think. Just to check, if a train comes into this platform here... Oh, first of all, these need to be double slipped. Yeah, right now a train can't actually get out if it gets in. So we do need to change that. Easiest way is across over here. And quite possibly one here too. So now a train will come in this center line, it will cross over, and then it will cross over again, and then it can get into those platforms. And then when it comes out, it can take either of these two lines. Likewise, a train coming in here will just go straight across into one of these platforms, and then when it departs, it will come out on this line, and then it will cross over to that line. So it does work, it's just not the best way of doing it. We do have that kind of operational flexibility, I suppose. The only thing I don't like is these lines here could probably have been extended a little bit further, but whatever. We haven't even connected Sleaford up to Manchester yet, and I'm already losing the will to live here. So we'll have a look at this side of things now as well. I think here then, these two freight lines, so the line branches here. We're only going to build the branch to Manchester today. Bournemouth we'll focus on next time. So this is going to curve around this way because we're crossing. I mean, technically we could follow the road here, but I think I'm going to hook around this way and then like around like that to get over. And it just means that the line to Bournemouth, which is in that direction, can head basically straight out. So it seems a bit weird to do it this way, I'm sure you'll agree. But I think ultimately this will be the most beneficial way of doing it. And it just gives us a little bit more operational space to make sure that we can do what we actually want to do here. Now I've built it like this. This line here is going to scooch across. Actually, no, it's not. This line is... we're going to go with simple junctions here, I think. I think this will work better. So already messed up slightly because we're going to do this. This one's just going to run along parallel to here. And then we're going to run in like this. And then you're going to run across like that. But also here, you're going to run out. How close can I get that? There. Yes. And then eventually, probably not this outer platform here, but this one should be able to. You can cross like that. I'm going to redo this. Anyone who's tearing their hair out right now watching this, I do apologise. I'm going to make the curve out of the station here sharper, because there's no reason to not have it do something more like this. And then this line can then run along. Again, it really annoys me that it's not snapping. Like, it'll snap on this side, but that's not really what I want. So I'm going to have to do it like that, which is frustrating at best. Okay. Branch connected. So if I was to then build this line across, like around like this, we're going to start building the junction here towards Bournemouth. Although saying that, it's going to have to come off here in order for that to work. Like so. This line then is going to connect up on this side. But there will be a line. Oh, there you go. I was about to say, I was really hoping that would fit. So if I did that, because I don't want a double slip there, because that's a bit too slow for my liking. Likewise here, I think I might have this one come out like that, and then just build a connection between the two there. This line, as we know, is only going to Manchester, so I can run you out probably as far as there. And then here, oh, didn't even notice that before. That might explain why things weren't quite working. So yeah, here we can go in like this. How this one's going to connect across, I have no idea. I think if I was to build out from here now, think what I would do is have one from here that goes across like that. And then one from here that goes across like this. And then that's the approach built. And we've got access now to, what, 4 platforms easily. 2 freight platforms and a passenger section. Well, 2 freight platforms, 3 passenger platforms, technically. All without breaking anything. I think that works. Yeah, whatever. Again, I'm at that point now where it's just like, I've got so much money in the bank. I mean, just look at it building up right now. Does it really matter if things are done cheaply? No. Do I want to keep doing things cheaply just for the realms of realism? Yes. But at the same time, I'm just like, you know what? Screw it. We've got so much money. What difference does it make? Like here, we can go for a really extravagant approach to the bridge here. I want to try and get it as straight as possible. As we curve over. But already, I'm thinking that's not going to be the case. I think the problem is, around this bit especially, we need to be a bit tighter. So I think even here, from this crossover, we need to continue turning to the left to start with. Let's remove that for a second. So yeah, from here, we need to keep going left. And then we'll be able to curve around. So, it was this one first, wasn't it? Which was, whoops. Like, again, that's a bit... There you go, 40 miles an hour. It's a bit more like it. 39, it's good enough. There we are. And then from here, we can come down and round. Actually going through a cutting there, which is a bit rare. Now we can come round like this. We want to get as close to the water here as possible. And then that gives us more space on this side to swing around. 63 should be fine. And then here we should be able to come up and right the way around. We can ease off slightly on the slope there. So that's 56, 56, 58, which is a little less than I wanted. 59. 59's pretty good, I'd say. That should get us close enough for a pretty decent bridge here. Oh, some new vehicles. We've got a new ship. Got a new steam loco. Got a brake van now, which is nice. I'll have to implement that at some point. For the bridge here, have we got a viaduct that we could use? A nice brick viaduct? We do. We're actually quite high here. But I suppose, you know, it's a branch line. We can show off a little bit. I will make it long enough to go over this road as well. There we go. Which again is kind of... Yeah, no, it's fine actually. Because it defeats the point, but it's actually alright. And then we can slope back down and we'll cross this road somehow. What side of the road is the station? It's actually this side. So maybe... Oh, I had it then. Yeah, there. But I need it on the other side. So actually, if anything, I need to come from here over. Which means I need to build this track in. And where was it from? It was from like here, wasn't it? And around and up and in. And then this needs to be that. I quite like that design. It's a bit steeper on this side, the climb, but I kind of like it. That level crossing looks really, really weird with the slopes either side, but we can fix the road to get that working again. And then, yeah, just run alongside the road into Manchester. Good stuff. Again, brace yourself for a really weird level crossing. That one actually didn't seem too bad. I think that one is actually okay. And then, yeah, we'll cut the corner here a little bit. Run a bit more direct. And then for the junction here, we're going to run into this line here. And this line here are going to be our main pair. There we are. We'll sort the junctions themselves out in a second. We'll just connect these up first. There we go. We could do a really basic slip thing again, but I think what I'm actually going to do is connect these up first. Like that. And then I'm going to have you come in like this. You're going to come in like that. And then at the entrance here, we're just going to have a scissor crossing. He says. Why is that being weird? Maybe I'll just build the scissor crossing here. Actually, it doesn't need to be that long. We can be quite slow here. Because it's terminus. You know, trains aren't going to be rocketing in. There we are. Alright. Before I do anything else, I want to fix this level crossing. Because it's going to annoy the hell out of me. And I'd rather do that now in case we do have to rebuild the railway slightly. Do we have a... What road uses... Oh, hang on. It might have been the fact that we've got two towns. Yeah, it's two towns linked up. That's the problem. Is that better now? Not really. No. Let's go flat out of here to there. And then we'll let this go down. And then on this side we'll do the same thing. Where we'll come flat out first. There we go. And then we'll go down like that. And then this road can hook in like so. And we should now have a better looking... Not really though, is it? It's this section here is really weird. Let's fix this. Because we've got this nice straight, like flat section here now. We could just do it like that, I suppose. Yeah, let's do it like that. Why not? Alrighty. Signals. And then we can start adding some trains. So first of all, auto signal, yes please. Hopefully that worked. It did not. Why did it not? Alright, let's go from Sleaford then. Like that. Auto signal is on. Yeah, there we go. Work now. Back down this way, and I will do it again. That was almost perfect. Look at that. Let's do it from here. And now it worked. Okie dokie. So if I come back up, whoops, all the way up to Sleaford here. There's the signal before the crossovers, but I am going to place another one. Turn off auto sig. I'm going to have a starter here actually. Because, you know, trains are going to be coming in. I imagine they're going to be waiting. It's a shame that they don't have just a distant signal that you can place down as like eye candy. Maybe they do and I just haven't found it. I'm going to stick you there. And I'm going to do the same thing at the Manchester side. Where down here is going to be a starter. I'm kind of doing this in anticipation of trains actually having to wait to access the station. There we go. Cool. And then at Sleaford, well, first of all at Woking, I'm going to put yeah, some overhead stop signals. One there and one. It's a little offset. Again, I think it's because it's on a curve. So I'm going to stick you there and hope for the best. Assets, gantry. We want this one. Oh, come on. Come on. Okay, let's place the gantry first. There. And see if I can get the signals to line up with it. My guessing is it's not going to be possible. But, I mean, that's pretty close. And that one's pretty close too, to be fair. That could be worse. We're going to go with that. And then this side, we're going to do the same thing. Gantry. I mean, there. That's pretty good. Gives us room to run under. Bang. Right in the middle. Not quite right in the middle. Stop being difficult. Stupid signal. Stop being difficult. It's going to have to go. Wow, it's actually being incredibly difficult. I'm just going to do that one. It does connect. Just. It's like hanging on for dear life. I'm just going to say that's good enough. It isn't. It bugs me like crazy. But I'm just going to say that's good enough. Otherwise, I'll be here all night. Place you. Yep, it did do the auto signal. Good stuff. That one, again, is pretty accurate, but not perfect. This side, we're going to go with like that. And again, providing it worked, which it looked like it did. Good stuff. So this signal here, I'm actually going to let be combined. Because the next one is the guard to the station anyway. Guard? That's not the right term at all. It's the protector of the station. And then this one is going to go... Yeah, why not stick it there? Right in the tree. What a genius I am. There we are. So yeah, we got some weird gradients and stuff going on here. This is a weird gradient, but this is a main line, so we do want it to be as unobstructed as possible. I say that with a level crossing here, but that level crossing will get replaced, of course, which means we'll be able to tidy up this junction a little bit more. Let's start placing the lines in then. Again, look how much money we've got, man. It's so... I feel like I am playing the game on easy mode a little bit here. And I kind of am. I think I did put it on easy. But I didn't think it would be this easy. I still figured it would be a challenge. But, you know, I guess maybe I messed up. Platform 5, we'll have 4 as backup. At Sleaford, we want... Oh, wow. Yeah, we're actually using the center lines here, which is interesting. We could use some waypointing there to make life a little bit easier for us. Here then, yeah. So coming into Sleaford, we want 6 with 5. And then coming back, we want, I guess, 5 with 6. It's an interesting way. I was going to use 4 here, but that will get in the way of the freight, really. But then we have this weird... yeah, maybe if I built another crossover from there. And had it connect up. I don't know. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I doubt we're going to have 2 trains arriving from opposite directions at the exact same time. And if we do, then I guess this is bad design. Which is something I'm known for, actually, in this game. I'm not the best at building this sort of thing. And again, those of you who are currently banging your heads on the keyboard, you probably already know that. Okay, so you are Woking to Manchester Passenger Rail. Don't know if I did that in the last episode, actually. I don't know if I designated that it was rail. Oh, no, I did. Yeah. Okay. Again, I doubt myself. Why do I doubt myself? Shouldn't doubt myself. So yeah, Woking. I guess middle tracks. We'll go with, what, 4 with 3. This might have to change once we extend down to Bournemouth and beyond. And then Manchester. Where Manchester, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Sleaford, we're going to come in on 2. We will have 1 as a backup, and then this one is going to be the exact opposite. Good stuff. Woking to Manchester. I thought I'd spelled Manchester wrong then. Mixed rail. Cool, 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 cool. Make it the right colour. Excellent. So again, I think I'm going to build a depot down at Manchester, because it would make sense to do that, right? I would say so. And again, it would make sense to have it on this side of the track. Hopefully that's the same gradient. Is it? Yeah, no it is. That's fine. And then we can build the depot. Attach like so. And we can get some trains out. So, first of all, as usual, let's do freight. Even though that's probably the more expensive one to do right now, because we don't really have much freight that can come down here. So I might just go with shorter trains. We'll go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we'll add some of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll get 3 of those. 14 million just for those. It's crazy, right? You. Yes. I figured something was wrong here. Have I just done it again? Oh no, you're fine. So yeah, now you come in on, let's do 2 with 1 and 3. There we go. And that train should be coming. Yep, good stuff. Do we have anything that's being delivered down here yet? Not yet. That's fine. We can come back to that in a second and work out why that is. Carriages. Oh god, I get this wrong every time. We could go with a teak again, actually. We could go with the 3rd class with a roof. Actually, this one, I want to see what the open ones look like. Because this is a branch line, so we don't have to be great. You know, it doesn't have to look amazing. There we go. So again, let's just check suppliers. So, Swaddling Coat Construction Plant. Could do with some more goods coming down. I think for Manchester to work for passengers, we're going to need a bus line set up here. So we'll get that going. I did do that actually at Dover, was it, last episode, and then realised that we didn't really need it. 'Cause the road, the line that we had basically covered everything anyway. But, you know, I'm going to do this anyway, because why not? It does help. Like, whoops. Did not mean to pause the game there either. I think it does help. So this is going to be Manchester bus. As for goods and stuff, actually, that's... Did I check that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. That's fine. So we will have goods brought down here eventually once we have goods. We just need those goods first to actually come down here. I'm actually going to stick with horse and cart for here. No offense, Manchester. Lovely city in reality, but here, not big enough. Right, Sleaford. We're going to do this. So I think we're going to have 1 there. 1 up here. And 1 over here. Like there. That should be coverage enough. For the bus depot, I'm actually going to stick it on this side of town. And we're going to go there, There. There. You are Sleaford. Bus. Like so. Grab said bus. This town's almost big enough for... Whoops. This town's almost big enough for a tram, to be honest. We might upgrade to this one pretty quick. As for... Yeah, we are going to need a truck, which I think is going to come to here. You should cover everything up to there. You do. Good stuff. And then if we built a truck stop... If I could squeeze it in here, actually, that would be great. Or maybe on this side. Squeeze it in between the town and the station. I think there. There to there. That should make a one-way system. It looks like it has. Yeah. And you are Sleaford mixed truck. There we go. And you'll be carrying whatever you've got, so that's fine. New vehicles, cargo. You carry everything, you carry everything. You don't carry everything, so we're going to get this one. And off you go. Now if I check Sleaford, destinations, we've got people travelling, and then suppliers, we've got Swaddling Coat Tools Factory, which is a long way away. We do need to get more tools down here. That's going to be a constant problem, is tools. So we've got Swaddling Coat, we've got St Albans, Colville, Lowestoft, which is hooked up. Why is Lowestoft not supplying us? That's a good question. I think it's a case of how much steel is actually getting brought down here. Yeah, we've only got 2 trains on this line. We need more. So we've got a frequency of 8 minutes. If we do that, that's going to halve it to 4. Okay. Ah, there you go. Lowestoft Tools Factory is now supplying Sleaford. It is the fact that it's got to go all the way up to Tring and then come back. Plus, you know, you've got Tring, Ampthill, Stocksbridge that all require tools as well. What's Manchester? Manchester's goods and construction materials. And we have got a bit of everything. And we've got passengers coming out. Okay. I think something to do in the future. I mean, there's a tools factory here. If we could get some wood. There's a sawmill there too. Okay. Pause a sec. Actually, no. Continue a sec. I want to get... If I could build street access there. I'm going to assume that is connected. It claims to be. I'm going to stick a truck unloader there. I'm going to stick a truck station over here. I'm going to do it like this for now. And I'm also going to stick a truck station over here. Which I'm going to do like this for now. I think that's connected. It is. I might have to keep an eye on this one though, because I can feel it already not connecting permanently. And actually, I don't know why I'm doing this when I can do this. Like so. Alrighty. So what I want here is from there to... that's the wrong thing, sorry. From there to there. And I want you to be Manchester. I think it was logs. Truck. And we'll make you that colour. And we'll go nothing but logs. Nothing on the way back. And then from here, to over here. And you're going to be Manchester planks truck. And I believe you were like this color. If you're not, you are now. Over this side, I want you to load... Oh, you are on the right side, but I'm going to do that as backup. And then you're going to load nothing but planks, which are there. And then finally, we want from here back to here. And again, you should be... Actually, you're on the wrong side. So we're going to do this. And I think over here you were on the wrong side as well. Yes. And you are only going to carry tools. And again, nothing there. Just going to fix this side. Planks. Didn't name that other line properly either. So you're going to come in there. And again, you're going to empty like that. And then you are Manchester, I think it's T for tools. And I can't remember what colour tools are. Let's find out, because I've got tools line up at Lowestoft, which is like the weird turquoisey colour. It's not that one. Doesn't appear to be that one either. Oh, you're mixed, that's why. In that case, tools, I don't know, this one. Sure. Okay. So if I was to now get these trucks running, we need 3. I call them trucks, you know what I mean, horse and cart. So you're going to go logs, you're going to go planks, and you're going to go tools. I just need to check this line here. Can you carry logs? You can't. That's a bit of a problem. Maybe then there's a forest right there. I think we actually boat this, you know. I think we actually bring in our first boat line. Is there another forest nearby? There's that one there, which we could truck to port here and then ship over to there and then have the last mile there. I want to do that. Let's go large so we can expand this in future. We're going to do this with a road loop that's going to come down like this and then along the front like that and then back up like that. Truck unloader, it's going to sit there like so. Oh, hello. Truck loader is going to sit. Truck loader, it sounds like a US secret agent, doesn't it? Really weird. Anyway. Connect you like hello. Yeah, like that. Again, just check you are in fact connected. Good stuff. So you, I guess, are Bournemouth logs. Truck. It's going to be obvious what you're carrying, but we'll make sure of it anyway. Oh yeah, you're unloading there anyway, so you're fine. Just wait for the autosave. Every episode I tell myself we're not going to go longer than like 45, 50 minutes. And I'm already looking at the timer and just thinking, well, that went well. Let's get you connected. Like so. You can carry logs. Good. Like that. And then on this side, we're going to extend... Let's just build the dock first, which is going to be here. And then we're going to have a road that runs along the front of it like this. And then it's going to curve around on either side. Like that and like that. And then that's going to run up like this. And then you're going to run in like that. That works. Hopefully that continues to work for the duration. Cool. So now I'm going to grab Manchester logs here, and I'm going to say you're actually going to start there. Okay. Now we just got to get this ship up and running, which I'm going to stick the depot for over on this side. Which way round is it? The other way. Yeah. So you're going to be there to there. Like so. And obviously load up with logs. Unload for now. We might bring some stuff back eventually. But you are Bournemouth logs ship. There we are. Let's get this thing going. What have we got that's big? Big but not massive. That's pretty big. It's got 2 compartments. Bear in mind we're getting loaded by trucks here, so we've got to make sure that we're not going mental. Immediately, there you go, Manchester Sawmill. So now we have a steady flow of tools on this side of things. We need to make sure that we've got enough road vehicles, of course, to cater for all this. We could eventually as well have a... I mean, Bournemouth is just there. So we could have passengers even. Bus down to here. Loaded onto a ship or ferry. Cross to here. Bus into Manchester. And it means they haven't got to go all the way. Although Sleaford's right there. They just go up and back. Yeah. Maybe for freight it'll be faster. But not so much for anything else. And we of course now have. Or will have. A steady supply of planks. Coming across. We've got the... truck on this line somewhere. There he is. So yeah, this makes sense because we can't carry logs on trains right now. So this makes sense. We get the raw product to where it needs to be as quickly as it needs to be there. Excellent stuff. Alrighty then, folks. I'm going to test all this off camera. Hopefully it all works. Just going to check line manager. We have not got water ticked on here, but we do now. So it's just rail that we're not covering on this right now, which I think is fine. I think that's fine. We will eventually unlock aircraft as well. I'm also going to see if I can clone these a few times. 3, 4, 5. Kind of do the job for it here. What do we want? Every 30 seconds maybe? Wow, that's making it hang big time. Every 48 seconds. I think if we do that one more time, that should be a-okay. Again, hanging like you wouldn't believe. 32 seconds. That should be fine for now. It will, of course, add more as and when. By the time this ship gets across, I mean, that's a slow-moving boat. 14 miles an hour. Already I'm thinking, do we have anything that's faster than that? You're 14. You're 16. You hold a lot. I think you hold way too much, to be honest. I'll take the hit on the speed for now. Because it carries... what was it? A fair amount? Between 36 and 70. So, yeah. And also, these carry passengers. So, I think you have to have them go to a passenger dock. But there's scope there. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series so far, drop those comments down below with ideas for future episodes. It really helps out. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button. That really helps me out as well. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for your continued support. Enjoy the rest of your evenings, and for now, as I watch this train here, until next time, I will see you soon.